moment has finally arrived. It is the World Cup. It is Russia taking center stage today. It's Russia up against Saudi Arabia. It's Group A, and that is the very first match taking place. And obviously this is where we are as we await right here on your World of Champions, the magical moment. We've got Crystal Arnold, who has been standing by to welcome all of Africa to the World Cup, and obviously the excitement that the World of Champions will be bringing to you for the next month of action, coming through live with every game live. Crystal.
Thank you, Robert. We're at the most important hub at Supersport for the duration of this FIFA World Cup, the International Contribution Room, or ICR as we like to call it. Now, talk about handling pressure. On average, ICR would handle in a typical weekend over 135 live feeds. So they know what they're doing. Throughout this FIFA World Cup, over the 32 days, you'll have quality checks, around the clock staff, making sure that everything from Russia comes in and it is quality of the highest level. With 4-wire comms, there's also 8 lines that come in for every single match that is played during this World Cup. 6 for unilaterals and 2 focused in on the match itself. That means there'll be over 6,000 minutes of live match footage coming your way throughout these 32 days as we bring to life the greatest show on earth.
Thank you so much, Crystal. And that as far as the working is going on. But then we take you right across here. This is the hub in Randburg where all the action will be. And Julia Stewart is the HQ.
So from ICR, where Crystal just was, everything gets fed into this room. This is called Supersport Headquarters, and it's going to be our World Cup hub, a host of different departments based here, everything from scheduling to sponsorship to supersport.com. A lot of big decisions being made in this room, and they're also going to be monitoring all those feeds on the 42 TV screens behind me. Another thing that'll be monitored here is audio, and that includes the 6 different languages we're broadcasting in, ranging from Portuguese to Swahili and even Pidgin.
And here we are in Randburg. Exactly a day has gone by without the excitement and the build-up, but here the big moment has arrived here. You've seen what happens behind the scenes, and now the time for the big reveal. All of Africa, the entire setup has waited long and hard. The construction of a set not seen anywhere at any time in the world. And we can bravely say so, not just on the continent, but the entire world. And today, you, the viewer, gets that first opportunity to stand by, to sit back and relax, because we will take you through a magical journey of the World Cup, not just today. This will be day 1 as we build up towards the opening ceremony. The first match, Saudi Arabia, will be there against Russia. But it's about the splendor of our new home. It's about the splendor of who we're going to be revealing to you, who'll be taking charge of a World Cup. Superstars that have played the game, superstars that have been at the highest level of the game, will be seated alongside me here, making sure that every single step of the way is covered. Talking about the nations, the flags are there. They are waiting to play against each other as Russia 2018 becomes a reality as of today. Now, when we talk about Russia, we talk about a mass, the largest country in the world, the longest border that you've ever seen. And we are talking about 144 million people populated right across Russia. We talk about 12 different stadia that are there, who will host in total at least 4 games each. That is Russia. That's the hub. Let's find out. When you talk about finding out who's here, it's the Rolls-Royce of guests. Trinidad and Tobago's finest. Manchester United's finest. You've seen 3 as far as Premiership Championships concerned. Champions League in 99. Dwight Yorke, good to see you. What an honor, what a pleasure.
Thanks, Rob. It's a great honor to be here. Looking forward to the World Cup, the greatest show on earth. Really excited about it. Great to be in the new studio as well. I have to say, I have to compliment certainly Supersport for doing a wonderful job, and excited. Looking forward to the World Cup.
All right, as you know, no stranger to us right here on your World of Champions. Done some sterling work on the Champions League, but we have to bow down here because this pocket Italian has shown all of us what great football is all about here. He's taken his time through so many great years playing for the national team, highlights at Chelsea. But you know what? Today, it's about his presence right here in the World of Champions. Gianfranco Zola, good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be talking much about Italy, but it's a pleasure to be here. It's a fantastic place.
I was going to say, it's a bit of a strange World Cup without the Italians there. But for you, I'm sure you've gotten over that now. What do you focus on? What are you looking forward to the most as far as the World Cup is concerned?
I think it's going to be a wonderful World Cup because I believe that in the last few years, the quality of football worldwide has gone up a lot. There are more and more teams that are trying to play offensive football, and I can testify that this year the Premier League has been amazing in terms of quality. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of qualities, a lot of goals also in the World Cup.
All right, this man does carry with him lots of goals, and we do hope, good to see you right here in the World of Champions there. Now, we talk about no stranger to the African continent, the world, his dribbling skills, the amazement that he brought to football as well. Jayjay Okocha, over 70 caps for the Super Eagles, and a man who also has with them an Olympic gold medal. Yeah, and I can tell you about a whole lot more. Jayjay, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Welcome here, and I mean, Super Eagles, by far, for me, the best dressed at the World Cup. Can they deliver the best World Cup ever?
I hope so. I mean, the expectations are much. You know, we all hope that they will do well. They will live up to expectations. They qualified with flying colors, and that gave all of us big hope. You know, so I'm delighted to be here, and hopefully they will live up to expectations.
All right, if he says so, who am I to disagree? Thank you so much. Welcome to your World of Champions. Andy Townsend, Republic of Ireland star. Hey, so many goals, so many caps as well. Also in the region of what Jayjay had in about 70 region. You here today, I mean, you've done excellent work with the EPL as far as analyzing is concerned. Here we are, I mean, a magical studio being unveiled for the very first time.
Yeah.
And I think Kansas feels surreal to us right now.
It's amazing. I was looking for a studio a little bit bigger, if I was being honest with you. I was hoping, but let me tell you, fantastic. And this is, I think it's excited us all the guys today, walking in here with a sensational month ahead. So many good players to watch, so many interesting teams, so many fantastic matchups. Can't wait to get stuck into it. Really looking forward to it.
All right, I'm going to put the captain's armband right here. You lead your charges down to the set. Thank you so much indeed. I'll be following the guys down because you know why? The job is about to begin here. The opening ceremony is about to begin, and we'll tell you all about some of the big names and the big stars that will be lining up. They'll talk about the Russian superstars. They'll talk about the culture within Russia and what it is that really makes Russia such a special place that all of us come through to enjoy the beautiful game of football. There'll be some breaking news. We don't know if there's a coach that's been fired yet. We've been seeing drama in the past couple of hours. But right now, the center stage will be this venue here. And it's also about you contacting us. It's about interactivity. It's about social media. It's about telling us about your expectation, whether it's following us on Supersport Blitz or you are going to be on Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Share the moments with us here so we can all share it with the entire continent right now. But what about the venue? Because I'm looking forward to the football later on. Much has been said about the two teams that are going to be playing lowest ranked. But you know what? You forget about that when it comes to the World Cup. Luzhniki Stadium, 80,000 capacity stadium. A lot of people have talked about it, its construction, what it looks like. It's a sold-out affair. And that is exactly where the center stage will be tonight. But what about the first? We saw in South Africa's Piwa Shabalala scoring the very first goal. We've seen Papa Diop scoring the first goal. The big question is, 2018 in Russia, who will score that first goal?